Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy unveiled a multi-billion-dollar plan to modernize America's air traffic control systems Thursday. This three-year enhancement plan would see the Federal Aviation Administration upgrade its core infrastructure with new radar, software, and telecommunications equipment at more than 4,600 air traffic control sites. This comes after a series of technical mistakes and ongoing staffing shortages that have affected airports across the U.S. Secretary Duffy says he's confident these upgrades will fix what he calls an outdated system.
I think our country, our people, those who use the airspace, they deserve this moment in time to actually deliver an air traffic control system that's going to keep them safe, that's not going to have them delayed for 4 hours or their flights canceled, a system that works for them.
CBS News senior transportation correspondent Kris Van Cleave joins us from Burbank Airport in California. Kris, tell us more about this overhaul.
Well, this would be a monumental effort to try to build out rebuild basically the entire air traffic control system in a matter of a few years while the old one is still being used. It'd be a bit like trying to change the engines on that airplane while you're still flying it. So it's a huge task when you're talking about replacing telecommunications systems at 4,600 sites, 25,000 new radios, 475 new voice switches, replacing 618 radar systems that are past their use-by dates, building 6 new air traffic control centers, replacing towers and TRACON facilities. This is a huge effort that the Secretary is proposing, one that, if he can pull it off, would be nothing short of remarkable.
So this is supposed to be a 3-year plan. Is that an appropriate timeline, according to your sources and experts, and how much will it cost?
Well, the Secretary is calling on Congress basically to waive the permitting process, to let them essentially go right away. He wants the money appropriated immediately so that they can start the work now. Can you build 6 new facilities in 3 years? That would be a push with supply chains and everything else, but it certainly would be faster than the way the FAA's current modernization program has gone. The timeline for that's been 27 years and isn't expected to be done until 2030.
How does the Trump administration plan on addressing this shortage among air traffic controllers?
Well, certainly one of the big issues is recruiting air traffic controllers, and the Secretary has talked about increasing incentives for controllers to take jobs where there are shortages. Also looking at ways to speed up the application process, speed up the background check process. There's often a lengthy delay waiting for medical sign-off for a new FAA trainee. So he's looking at incentives to get people where they're needed, incentives for completing training, and trying to speed up the hiring pipeline, if you will, to get more controllers in. Once they're in the pipeline, it's still several years before they're able to get in a tower like here at Burbank Airport. And the cost for this overhaul, I know you asked about that, estimates put it at starting at a minimum of $30 billion, and that could rise much, much higher. Right now, Congress is talking about $12 to $16 billion, perhaps.
Okay, interesting. Kris Van Cleave, thank you as always.